Here we are. It's the closing ceremony of Derby City Comic Con 2013. What a fantastic show, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great day. Filmed like 5 panels, a Q&A with a great film that was shot and premiered here, and a lot of other stuff going on. Everybody did a lot of interviews.
Hey, Kentucky is a great place to be. This is once you see the downtown area, and then you go to downtown, you come back into convention, you feel like you still ain't left the convention, going back into the downtown area. It's just the people here are amazing. The artists here are amazing. This convention is a success. They are going to do next year 2 Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday, that I know of.
According to the sheet, they are going to make it a 2-day. They're going to do Friday and Saturday. So that's fantastic.
And I'm hearing this was really, really good from inside sources. So they did good.
Yeah,
I haven't talked to anybody.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, I'm letting it out.
But we did have a great time. You know, we got some fantastic interviews. We want to take a chance to thank Chuck Moore for inviting us down. Thank you so much, Chuck. We loved it down here, and I guarantee for as long as Derby City is going on, you give us the invite, we'll come down. And if you don't invite us, we'll pay our way in. I don't care. We'll crash the party.
Just coming anyway.
For me, you know, highlights galore. You know, I got some good swag. You know, got my Justin Wasson, you know, sketch I wanted to sell an auction. Got my Dalek, you know. Met some new friends, which is always one of the highlights of the show.
Yeah, cosplayers, thank you for letting UVN Underground Video Network and Mike give us pictures to display all on the internet and DeviantArt. You're going to be seeing a lot of that.
The one con I don't wear the pheasant bow tie to is the one I want.
And you need to start carrying a suitcase, which is like Iron Man.
This man is brilliant. I love this idea. Tell them your idea. I love this idea.
Iron Man always carries a suitcase, and all of a sudden he's just like, I'm falling from a 30-story building, and the iron suit's coming out. He totally needs to carry his, his Doctor Who suit at the ready, at the will, because this was the place to do it, and
this guy right here, I love this guy. That's going to happen, so that, you know, at a moment's notice.
So,
you know,
cosplayers beware. He will be part of his cosplayers. And Richard, all the mini books were flying out like crazy.
Yes.
People were collecting.
Kudos to this guy right here for the mini books.
Awesome. Courtney, thank you for the mini books. Sean Forney, thank you for cover. You know,
it's been 10 years, man. This is 10 years celebration, dude.
So yes. All right, come to our tables. The next convention we're coming to. Get ready for the next reviews coming from these two guys.
Yep. Again, thanks to Chuck Moore and everybody who made Derby City Comic Con 2013 a huge success. We'll see you soon. Mike here, and I'm continuing my coverage here at Derby City Comic Con, and I am here with Joe Gilbert. How are you doing, sir?
Doing well.
Could you tell me a little bit about your booth? This is some cool stuff.
Tether is a sci-fi comic book. It's our first issue. We are local comic book writers here in Louisville. Really excited about it. Wanted to come to Comic Con and really try to spread the word.
We got a fantastic look. Can you tell us a little bit about the book?
Sure thing. Tether, we use live models for all our artwork. So our guys over there,
they're off duty. They're
off duty.
You ever wonder what happens to the stormtroopers when Vader's not around? This is kind of what's happening right here. That's spread it on.
Spread it on. So Tether is basically better than Star Wars and Back to the Future wrapped in one. Hands down. That's what we've been told anyways.
That's a bold statement,
It's a bold statement. We're telling everyone, first of all, if you read the book, be sure to wear your old socks because they're going to get blown away.
Yikes. I can attest to that. I got through 3 pages of it. Boom, no socks.
Socks are gone.
Gone. Totally gone. I took out a kid in a cosplay costume. I'm sorry. Sock to the face. Blame the comic book.
If you like robots, gunfights, lasers, ninjas, spaceships, you're going to love Tether.
Fascinating. Now, where can our viewers find your work at?
We go to tethercomic.com. Right now, we're offering a free download of the book this weekend. Probably extend it because we're really lazy and getting online and taking that link off is going to be awful. But right now, you go to tethercomic.com and get a free download of the book.
Fantastic. Well, thank you a lot, sir.
You too.
And I will be checking that, and I will be sending you a bill for that sock.
Sounds good.
All right, this is Underground Video Network. This is Peanut, and I'm here with Sean. It's been a long time. It's been since 2 years ago, since Summit City and Fort Wayne. Let us know about, you got quite a few new books and new lines going on with your craft, so let us know what's going on.
Yeah, sure. Now, what's been going on as of late, we just started a new line at Action Lab called Action Lab Danger Zone. ActionLabComics.com/Danger Zone. That's where you can find out everything about the Danger Zone. It's a mature readers line. We have 3 new books, as a matter of fact, debuting right now. The Final Plague, which is a nice twist on the zombie epic. We also have Ghost Town, which is a political sci-fi thriller. We also have M Theory, which is like a metaphysical, like horror / fantasy book, which is mind-blowing. It is mind-blowing. To try to explain it to you right now, your nose will start bleeding, ears will start bleeding. You just need to read it. That's how awesome this book is. On the regular Action Lab side of things, we've had like a lot of things happen since the last time we talked. We have NFL Rush Zone, based off of the Nicktoons cartoon that airs every Friday and Saturday. Yep, and we also have Volume 2 of Princeless. We have a Pirate Noir with a Pirate Eye. And we also have Vamplets, which is created by Gail Middleton, who has worked on My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. So we have had a bunch of things happen since the last time we talked, and we continue to grow as a publisher, and we're going to have even more books coming out over the next few months, including Jamal Eigel's Molly Danger. Be on the lookout for that. So no, everything is really great right now.
All right, cool. Here's the website flashing up here and up here. Thank you very much, and we'll keep in contact.
Thank you.
All right, cool.
Mike here for Underground Video Network. Continue our coverage here at Derby City Comic Con 2013. If you've ever watched the show before, you know one of the things I'm infatuated with, especially when I come to comic book conventions, is the steampunk culture and society. And I'm here with this fine gentleman, Sam, of the Corn Island Steampunk Society. Sam,
Yes,
how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Can you tell us a little bit about your organization?
Well, the Corn Island Steampunks is Corn Island was in 1778 during the American Revolutionary War. George Rogers Clark, his militia, and 60 non-military civilians, they settled on an island in the Ohio River. That island later moved to the shores of the Ohio and became known as Louisville, Kentucky. But they had called that island Corn Island. So we pretty much named the group after George Rogers Clark. It's the Corn Island Steampunk Society. We try and tie history in with the group as far as we do a lot of events around historical places. Like for instance, we're touring the Thomas Edison house in August.
Oh, wow.
Right here in Louisville. Thomas Edison actually lived in Louisville in 1866 to 1867, just for 1 year. But they have a house here that's full of all of his artifacts and everything. We're going to do a tour there, dressed steampunk style.
Oh, fantastic.
Fantastic photo op.
Yeah. What got you into steampunk?
What got me into steampunk? Well, I've always been somewhat of a reenactor in history. And when I saw the big guns, the big ray guns mixed with the old-time clothing, you know, that's what turned me on. It was like, wow, this is something science fiction based.
Yes.
It's all Victorian science fiction. A lot of the do-it-yourself crafts and the creativism. That's where I came up with this one here. This one here is my brass ray gun. Basically, it's just a candlestick holder and a door coat hook, right?
So that's the great thing about steampunk is if you've got a great enough imagination, you can come up with just about anything for dirt for steam cheap.
Yes, it's all imagination and putting a good storyline to it and making it enjoyable. You know.
Speaking of a fantastic imagination, I got a chance to talk to you earlier. You got to show me a couple of your gadgets here.
Well, this here.
Now, see, my grandfather had one of these hanging on his wall, but I don't think he quite had the same thing in mind that you do.
Exactly. This here is a Victorian era mobile phone. You have the backpack straps for the mobility, the antenna for the reception. You wear it on your back. It's a mobile phone.
That is fantastic. Now I have that right there. That intrigues me.
This one right here is called a Tesla Pod chronological field generator. What it does, it allows you to travel through time without altering any type of history going on around you. Basically, it makes you invisible when you wear it on your belt.
So I could say go back in time and take a gander into Cleopatra's private chambers and she'd never know?
Well, we won't go there.
Hypothetically. I could go back and visit Abe Lincoln when he's...
Abe Lincoln. There you go.
Fantastic, but it could be done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. And this other one here.
That one intrigues me. I've
is a
never seen
favorite.
anything quite like this
This is
before.
a favorite of mine. Once I get the patent on this, I'm going to make millions. This is for the Victorian era gentleman or lady on the go so that they can tell time from where they stand. And I'm thinking about calling it a wrist clock.
No, sir, you're telling me if I want to check the time, I don't have to take the time to reach into my pocket. I can just lift up my hand.
Right. No need for a pocket watch no more. You can just look on your wrist at the wrist clock.
You, sir, are a visionary.
Now, in this day and time, I guess you would say this is the predecessor to the wrist watch. But
True.
in my era, this is the wrist clock. And it's stuck
copied
right now.
you.
It's stuck on Quartal 2 because that's the precise time our airship flew over the Bermuda Triangle and we vanished. And it won't start back up again until we reach that time where we came from.
Fantastic. Now, is there a website our fans at home could check out your fantastic society?
Well, we are all over Facebook as far as the Corn Island Steampunk Society.
Okay.
You can log on Facebook and type in Corn Island Steampunk and it'll come right up.
There you go.
And if I can, if you don't mind, I'd like to introduce Rupert Rathbone.
Oh, no. Gentleman here.
Rupert Rathbone is a co-founder as well.
Good evening, or morning, or
So what went into the foundation of the Corn Island Steampunk Society?
well, one night, Sam and I were talking. We were on the other group, the Louisville Steampunk Society,
Derby City.
Derby City, and everybody talked about doing something or just getting together, and it was all talk. I mean, nobody ever really did anything. So we decided, well, let's form a group that's going to be active, incorporate all the different steampunkers in the area to get us all together.
Right.
Just providing a central
A
hub.
hub. And it's not about me or him, it's just about everybody getting together and,
Right.
and having a place to come and talk steampunk and just hang out and be themselves. And fortunately at Sam's Tavern in New Albany, Indiana, we have monthly meetings, we get together. I think it's a great time, and
We have workshops.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, we'll do like jewelry making and we'll do ray guns.
Ray gun,
Modify.
See that?
I can't even organize a 4-person board game, and these guys have gone to the trouble of creating this entire society that not only brings people together to share their common interests and love, you guys are helping them out by doing the workshops and showing them, hey, you know, I never thought about using this and this.
exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
The more people,
It's actually to where someone, just a layman, can walk in and leave one of our meetings fully steampunk.
yeah, it's all about the steam with us, and
All about the steam.
all about the steam. It's not about me or him.
I love
it's
it.
about us.
That's the bumper sticker right there. Corn Island Steampunk Society, it's all about the steam. Gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And stay tuned also, too, for an Underground Video Network. We have the panel footage of this, sir, and your wife?
No.
Nope.
That was another member of the group.
Oh, okay.
No rumors, no rumors.
No room. But no, stay tuned and check out the footage we have of that panel.